What's up, y'all? I'm just chiming in real quick. It's been a minute since I did a video on the Caprice, so I just wanted to show y'all what I'm doing. Got a big show this weekend. I'm actually going to take it to Good Guys here in Puyallup, Washington. It's a pretty big show, 2,500 cars over the course of the weekend coming through. So this car's been doing really well this summer, so I'd like to kind of see what it would do at a Good Guys event. And I'm going there tomorrow, so I'm just doing the last minute touches. Been working on it all week, and I wanted to kind of show you what I did. So first thing, I installed a line lock on this car. Buddy got it for me, and I said, oh man, you need this for your car. So there it is, line lock. I wired it in. I went to the junkyard and they actually had a Caprice wagon there, so I took this original line from that wagon, so I didn't have to butcher up mine. It's the same size, but that way I had an extra one, and I basically cut it in half, and it actually fit perfect. This bend here circled and went to that port, and then this one actually went right down in that port, so I just had to buy those fittings for it. I bought those at O'Reilly's, and they went right in. It wasn't an easy install because there was stuff in the way. My distribution block down there, I had to take off the exhaust to get to that, and that was a bitch. And then bleeding the brakes was a pain in the ass. But you know, a lot of that needed to be done. I don't know how long that brake fluid had been in there, but it was all dirty. So now it's all clean and flushed out. So I got the line lock in. So if y'all don't know what a line lock is, it's something that basically locks up the front brakes so you can do burnouts very easily. So that's the line that lets you know that it's on, or the light. And then there's a switch, and actually the switch came with this loop, and it actually fits on that column perfectly. So what you do is you press the brake, make sure they're engaged, then you hold that button and you can release the brake from the pedal, and then you can just hit the gas and do the burnout, and then it'll keep the front brakes locked, and as soon as you let go, then it'll start to take off. So I'm excited to see how that goes. So that's what I did with that. Also, I got rid of my my radiator overflow canister. So if y'all know about the Caprice, it has that big yellow, it was probably white at one point, but over time it turns yellow. Had a canister there. There's kind of like a sore area in the engine compartment. I've always been wanting to do something with that, so what I did is I bought one of these stainless steel canisters. It's about 9 inches tall and about 3 inches wide. It's not originally where I wanted to put it. I actually wanted to hide it back here, but I couldn't make it work. So I have it kind of rigged up here. It looks decent, and it makes the engine look a lot cleaner. So got that in there. It was like 23 bucks shipped or something from eBay or Amazon, one of those. But it makes the engine compartment look so much nicer. So that's good. What else did I do? So I had a brake fluid that leaked out, and if y'all didn't know, brake fluid actually kills paint. It eats it away. So I had to repaint this piece on my fender well. This piece actually covers the A-arm. It sits on the lower portion of the inner fender well. So I painted it the original color that I did before. It was like a semi-gloss black that was really light, and then I covered it with I only had a gloss clear left as far as my clear coat went, and I didn't want to go buy any more, but I wanted to cover that to kind of protect it a little bit more, just in case I got any other brake fluid that leaked out anytime down the road. So got to put that on. That just snaps right on. What else? Got my hubcaps off. If y'all didn't know, I picked up some new hubcaps. Oh, I got a new radiator cover, Griffin radiator cap, so got that there. Coming on over here, I took off my stock hubcaps and got these Pontiac ones from the junkyard. It was like a Pontiac Broham something, I'm not sure what it was, but it basically looks like a box Chevy. It was like a mid 80s or late 80s brand. Really good condition hubcaps that were just sitting in there on the seats and on the floor. So what I did is, because I needed new hubcaps, as y'all can see, mine are all bent up, and I don't really actually care for those too much. So these actually were in really good shape, and I picked them up for like $3 total. I have a guy that I met through actually I was referred through somebody off YouTube, but I met him, actually contacted him on Facebook, and I had him make these emblems for me, and I really like those. Those are color matched to my car, since my car is basically white. with that GM blue, and then the black circle. So that's basically all the colors of my car. So it's about a 3-inch circle, covered that old Pontiac emblem perfectly, and those are gonna go in the Caprice for the weekend. So I really liked how those turned out. So old, new, and I got some emblems as well for my Regal too. So but yeah, y'all, I mean, that's it. I can't think of it. Oh, one other thing, I just freaking battled this for a couple hours. So my headliner's been sagging ever since I've had the car for a couple years, so I went up there and kind of fixed that. It's kind of just rigged up for now. Hopefully it holds forever because I don't want to take it out, but it's not perfect. It didn't line up correctly. As you can see right there where the trim is, it didn't want to go back down to set where the trim originally sat, and then I got, you know, remnants from the insulation that was flaking off, and so I got to go vacuum the car again. But I just took some adhesive spray, headliner spray, and then I pulled it down to where the parts were sagging, and I just sprayed it while it was inside the car. The right side, the driver's side over there, was a pain in the ass because it kept falling down. It wouldn't stick, so I had to basically take all that insulation and crumble, soft, spongy stuff off. The passenger side went in about a quarter of the time, so that was good. But no more saggy headliner. So again, it's not perfect, but it's all up there now, tucked away. So and then I ended up breaking some small pieces of these trim pieces. They probably had never been off before, and being over 30 years old, you know, they're brittle. But here's the remnants and the garbage of all the shit that fell off. All that brown stuff fell off. Yeah, so that's old stuff that just came off. But yeah, y'all, it'll be ready. I gotta go vacuum it out now, throw the hubcaps on, and clean this baby up, and I'll be out in the morning. So I'll try to take some video of the show tomorrow and let y'all know how I do. All right, so appreciate y'all, and just want to do a quick video, and we'll talk to y'all later. All right, peace out.